17 on this one.
Welcome to the home of the Penn State Nittany Lions, Beaver Stadium, Penn State College, Pennsylvania. The Utes will get us started with the opening kickoff. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Nittany Lions offense will be the first to dial up ball plays in this one. And they are led up front by a powerful offensive line that opens up an array of possibilities, Jesse.
No question it's the identity. This unit is going to be up for the Joe Moore Award at the end of the year for the outstanding O-line, David. They are going to try and establish the line of scrimmage with their physicality.
Man, it's a tremendous challenge with this defensive line because you know that. Like, you've got to be aggressive. You've got to be physical. I've got to take away their ability to run the football first. This unit's nasty. They're dirty. I love it.
The give to the back. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. The Nittany Lions are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Man, this is a defense that prides themselves on stopping the run, and that is a huge statement on their opponent's opening drive of the game. 3rd and short, they don't just get a stop. They get a tackle for loss. That sends a very clear message that they're going to be the more physical side today.
So the Utah Utes offense will go to work for the first time. The matchup we'll be watching in this one really takes you back. Big-time running back going right into the face of a tackling machine at linebacker, David.
Yeah, and we're going to see this individual battle a lot. Not just in pass coverage when they match up, but just meeting in holes. And who's going to win when they go head-to-head? That will be a big factor in who wins this football game. But, Jesse, one-on-one, this is going to be a show.
This is going to be an incredible matchup that's going to go on until there's zeros up on the clock. Both of these guys have circled this game on the calendar because they knew who they were going to be facing. And 2 guys we know are going to play at the next level. But I think this is probably one of the better individual matchups we're going to see all season long.
Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Wilson will throw. Right on the money. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. And the Utes will call on their punt team. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He'll field the punt and look for room. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Makes the grab. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Leaves it with the back. He has the first and still on his feet. And the Nittany Lions move the change with some signature hard-nosed running.
Some Big Ten physicality, some Big Ten running the football. Gotta have it. Gotta start with that when you're in the Big Ten and when you're at Penn State.
Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Zings it complete to the right. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. The Nittany Lions have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. It's complete to the left. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. And now on 2nd down for this offense. The give on the inside. Knocked down after a 3-yard gain to the 25. The Nittany Lions are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The offense down to the 22 on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Denmark. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. The Nittany Lions looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. From the gun, the ground game. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. And the Nittany Lions are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Wilson to pass. Buys a little time. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. To the ground with the back. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Sends it downfield. He's got it along the sideline. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the 1st quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the 2nd. They've got a 1st down here to open the period. To the air on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Well, that's one the offense would love to have back. That's a play they practice over and over and over. They feel like they can run that play in their sleep, not able to connect there.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After that last loss, it's 2nd and 12. Give to the running back. Tough sledding there as he picks up 1 to the 29.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles. And those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. And this will be a bit of a challenge, a 46-yard attempt from the right hash. Oh, and the attempt is no good. And the score will stay right where it is after that miss. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just...
Turning it on! They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down. The Nittany Lions, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Looking downfield on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Wallace. And he used that patented spin move to pick up a few extra yards. The Nittany Lions in a good spot here with second and short. Leaves it with the back. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Nittany Lions look to keep this drive humming. Wants to throw on first down. Got his man. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
I think really good wide receivers do a good job of making every route kind of look the same. You could tell this looked like a vertical route. So if I'm a DB, I'm bailing, and all of a sudden he sits that hitch down. Nice job by the wide receiver creating enough separation to create a positive gain.
It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a heat. Got him downfield. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Utah has it back on the offense coming onto the field. Wilson will throw. Fires to the big fella. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. So now it's second and long. He'll do it himself. Kept it, and he's past the marker. Breaks into the open. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
Man, we're seeing the tight end used more and more in the passing game. You see him moving inside. You see him moving outside. You see him moving in the box to block people. So here they put him in the slot and just have a nice little pitch and catch session.
The Utes can really attack on this second and short. Handoff to the lone back. Still running at the 35. Gets away from one. He's got space. Oh, my goodness, he's still moving. Touchdown, Utah! He would not be denied.
This has been a back-and-forth battle with a lot of football left to go. Really nice job executing on that rushing touchdown. If they get this extra point, this thing is all tied up.
And he made the extra point without problem. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Starts a drive trying to go up top. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Behind the chains now on second and long. They'll leave it with him. Creates a little space. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. First and 10. Looking to throw on first down. A strike downfield. A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37. The Nittany Lions have it with a first and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Grid behind the line. It's Martin. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with second and short. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. He might want another play. Wants to go up top on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They're dealing with a second and long. On the run, it's Wallace. He's inside the 15. He'll be pushed out of bounds just short of the end zone, and that one saved a touchdown at least for now. And the Nittany Lions have it in scoring position on first and goal. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Wilson to pass. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Snagged in the middle. It's Powell. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. And what that means is keeping third downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play.
Lets it fly deep downfield. It's broken up and almost intercepted on that shot to the end zone. It'll be fourth down. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. No good. And here in the second quarter, missed field goal leaves us tied, guys. Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink when you knock it off the crossbar. Those are ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a missed opportunity.
One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. They'll go back to the air on second down. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, one of the best environments in the game, and Happy Valley has given us a fun first half. And that defense has to feel like it just played about as close to a perfect first half as it can play. And who am I to argue? I mean, check out that scoreboard. Bone-crushing hits and an airtight secondary. Feels like they have 12, 13 dudes out there against that offense, which needs a real pick-me-up and fast. With that said, let's send it back to the guys in State College, PA.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. The Nittany Lions will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
Now it's a first down from the 43-yard line. Wilson will throw. Grabbed in the middle. It's Brown. He stopped at the 32. Picks up 10 on the play and gets the first down. And the Utes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Working that left side. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the ground, it's Green. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And just a great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
He's got it. Touchdown, Utes. And that one will put him up here in the second half.
I love this tight end because, man, he's a weapon in the passing game. Big guy, big target, and he has a lot of ability after the catch. You saw it on that touchdown.
And the kick is good, but there's a penalty flag, and I think it's going to be roughing the kicker.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Looking downfield on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Denmark. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
And that's a great job by this defense, limiting the yards after catch. We know guys are going to get the football in their hands, and he gets the ball out quick, gets it to him. Nice job running to the football. When you chase the football, man, a lot of good things happen. That ball pops out, you recover it, a forced turnover.
The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. To the air on second down. Catch in the middle. It's Gonzalez. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Gonzalez. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Gonna look downfield again. Throws for the tight end. With the catch, it's Reynolds. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Dumps it to the back. Caught near the sticks. It's Wallace. The chunk plays that they love, and he takes it all the way down to the 10. The Nittany Lions have taken it inside the 20. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll go to the toss. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Penn State! The extra point here would tie the game.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Utah has it back, and the offense coming onto the field. Their lead is gone, and they'll try to grab it back on this drive. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Utes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. The give to the tailback. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the running game has been disastrous on the last couple of plays. They'll try to salvage the drive on third down. Motion from the back. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. And that ball is hauled in inside the 35.
And that is a backbreaker if you're the defense, because you've done your job up to that point. You've set up the offense in 3rd and very long. You know they're going to throw it. You cannot allow a guy to get open that deep down the field for an explosive play. Somebody's going to have to answer for that when they get to the sidelines.
And the Utes are flying down the field.
That wide receiver on the outside is dangerous. When you're playing zone coverage, it's really hard because you're not chasing him. You can't really...
And the defense makes a play. They get the quarterback down at the 26.
And nice answer by this defense. You give up a big play, you go take a big play. Sometimes you get down on yourselves and one play turns to 2. Nice job by this defense getting a sack, creating some momentum.
He's got an open man. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop.
Well, that guy is so quick coming out of his stance. Did you see how fast he got to the ball carrier to get that tackle for loss? Wow.
They fought tooth and nail through 3, and it is all locked up as we take a look at the stats. These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the 4th all tied up. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And after the field goal, guys, they are back on top.
Big-time kick right there, man. 4th quarter, clutch time. You needed to come through to take the lead, and now the pressure goes to the defense. You got to keep this lead. Got to get a stop or 2 more, and you can get the dub in this football game.
Looking to throw on 1st down. They're working that left side. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Under fire. Finds his man. It's Gonzalez. Really nice job there by both guys, the throw and the catch, to work that defense and get the 1st down. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boosters.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
Love the coverage on the back end. The defenders staying right by the receiver and the intended target, and as a result, that ball's incomplete.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to throw again. Got it in the middle. It's Denmark.
And a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
A field goal attempt from here would be 54 yards. They'd love to pick up a few on 3rd down. Gets the back moving. Got it behind the line. It's Wallace. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the 1st down. The Nittany Lions pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Wallace. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll go to the ground. Oh, what a caught! Touchdown, Nittany Lions! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
Man, I love this offense, being able to run the football late in the game when it matters and punch it in for the touchdown, and more importantly, take the lead.
On the move from inside his 5. And the returner will be knocked down. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now through the play caller, certainly through the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
The Utes send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Here's the return. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Now on the option. Quick toss. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Wants to adjust the pattern. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Caught. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The Nittany Lions will snap it on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Smart move to keep it on the ground. How many guys are left grabbing for air as he gets it to the 26-yard line? Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And the Nittany Lions line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to power their way ahead. He's got enough. It'll be a 1st down. They've got it at the 12.
And this guy really has been a workhorse today. He's made plays when his offense has needed them the most. He's a guy who's reliable. They know they can turn around, give him the football, and he'll go make things work out. They're going to need him to finish this game. He has to continue playing well after that big run there.
And this is a perfect situation. This is a situation, if you asked me to be in before the game, the coaches would have been in heaven. I got the football. I got the lead on their side of the field. Nice game on 1st down. Same exact script. Do it again. Run the football, run the clock, let that thing tick down. And if we add points, we add points.
The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. Now the play fake. The throw to the outside is complete. He's not going to get there, and this defense really needed a stop like that.
This is one of those unique situations in a game as a head coach. You're trying to feel the momentum, and what's your confidence in your quarterback, because you've got 4th, you're infield.
Big tight end makes the grab, 1st down, still on his feet. Now we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree it'll go his way. And the extra point is up and good, and they have an 11-point 4th quarter lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Interesting showdown in the Pac-12 today, men. Take a look at how things are playing out. Washington State is getting dominated today. And friends, the folks in Pullman deserve better than this. No excuse ever for this kind of a clunker. They're trailing by 14 to Texas Tech. If anything changes in this pivotal Pac-12 matchup, guys.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down.
Now, I understand the sense of urgency for the offense now because you're trailing here by a lot in the fourth quarter, and you're just trying to take a shot to see if you can get on the board and get some of this momentum back. But the problem is the defense understands that. So
and the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. Rushes on him. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. They knock him down in the end zone. That'll be a safety and put an exclamation point on this one. After giving up the safety, they'll have to kick it away.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Running to the left. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2.
really nice job stopping the run, but the problem is you have 0 timeouts left. You cannot stop the clock right now if you're the defense, so this has got to be excruciating for them. They know the offense is just going to take their time.
There he goes! And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them. So now you can go ahead and check that off. But if you're this football team, you're not celebrating that tonight. You're looking to build on this win moving ahead because they've got bigger goals down the road, David.
They do, and they've shown you some good flashes throughout the season, man. Some moments that really say this team could be really, really good. And so I think you continue to improve. You know, at the end of the season, I get to take a vacation. Wherever the bowl game is, we get a free trip with my boys, but there's some...
Good night.